all you lovely people out there on the YouTube verse. Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a really long time since I have posted a video, and I am so sorry about that. I had July favorites all lined up. I had all these videos set up for July, and then life got crazy and hectic and amazing, and I ended up not filming anything for 2 months, which I am very frustrated with myself. Actually almost 3 months, because it's the end of September. And so in that time period, I actually started my senior year of college. But what's super exciting is that this year I am commuting, which is why I'm filming in my normal room rather than living on campus. So I thought it would be really fun to compare and contrast some residence life pros and some commuter life pros. And for every pro that I have on the one side, I have a con on the other side. So if you're interested in seeing my thoughts on being a resident versus a commuter, then please keep watching. So my first pro is going to go to resident life, and that would have to be downtime on campus. One thing about being a commuter that really is difficult right now for me is that when I have an hour-and-a-half break, or really largely my 3-hour break on my Tuesday class schedule, I have nothing really to do. So normally, if I were to live on campus, I could just go back to my room, relax, I'd have everything that I needed in my room on campus that I could, I could do homework. I could do homework for another class that I didn't have that day that maybe I didn't bring in my backpack to school. I could change, I could eat food, all of those things that you would do in a normal, that you would do on a normal day coming home from school and going into your room at school and, relaxing and chilling out. Being a commuter, I don't have that luxury. I can't just go right back to my room and hang out. Now, I live close enough to my campus that I could probably go back home, but time-wise and just thought process-wise, it doesn't make any sense. So that's 1 point to resident life. Now, a pro on my commuter life is that I get home-cooked meals all the time, and I get to bring them to school with me as a lunch. So I really enjoyed this aspect of commuter life. I hated the food at my college. I think that it sucks so much. I really don't like it. I never felt like there was anything that I could eat and that I felt okay eating and being healthy while eating. Not saying that all school and universities have bad food. I'm just saying I really don't like the food that I have. I notice the effect that it has on my body. Meanwhile, home-cooked meals are so good. They're healthy, at least much healthier than, school meals. And also, it's home-cooked, and there's just something really special and sweet about having a home-cooked meal. So right now we're tied 1 point resident life, 1 point commuter life. My next point is going to residence life though, because this pro is walking. Now, sometimes you take walking for granted because you're like, oh, I'm just on campus, I can walk everywhere. Meanwhile, when you're a commuter, you have to drive to school and home from school, and driving means gas, and gas means money, and money means you need to have a job of some sort in order to pay for the gas that you need to put in your car, that you need to be in to get to school. So that's one thing that I really liked about living on campus, was that I could walk everywhere, and I didn't have to leave 45 minutes early. I could leave 15 minutes early and be perfectly fine. And also that means I could wake up later when I was living at home, so I guess you could say that's an extra half point. We'll give that a half point. It's an extra half point to residence life. So now residence life has 2.5 points versus commuter life, which has 1 point right now. And my last point for this video is that in commuter life, it is a lot cheaper than residence life. And I say this even though I just talked about having to pay for gas. Paying for gas for 1 year is more than likely cheaper than paying to live on campus and paying to have the meal plan on top of paying your tuition. That's one thing that I'm very grateful for living at home. I have less loans, and that means less money for me to pay back, and so in turn it's much cheaper to live at home. And I am very appreciative that I'm allowed to live at home and I am capable of living at home, which means me saving money, which means less loans for Madison in the future. So all in all, that gives us 2 points to commuter life and 2.5 points to residence life. So as of right now, residence life is somewhat ahead of commuter life, but commuter life as of right now is much better than residence life because you just have, less money to pay, which honestly I think paying less money is more important than anything. I wonder whose car that is. Well, they figured it out. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, make sure to go down below and hit that subscribe button, and also hit the little tiny bell right next to it so that you can be notified when I post a video, which as of right now is very sporadically because my schedule is really busy and I'm going to try to make videos that I really enjoy doing, and that just might mean that they're not as frequent as they were in the past. Which is okay because right now I'm enjoying life and I'm really happy, and that's really important. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I'll see you the next time I see you. Remember, embrace your messy hair and your sweatpants, and peace out, Mad Scouts. Bye!